All right, let's just continue where we was. We was looking through the COVID-19 prognostic tool, and prognostic equals 53. COVID equals 53. I note for those new, the 53rd prime is 241, the reflection of 142. Of course, I mean, coronavirus equals 142. Excuse me. Right, COVID 53, like prognostic. COVID-19 prognostic tool 262. Interesting, of course. Virus, viral, plague, China, disease, COVID-19, chaos equals 26. I think there's one I'm forgetting right now. I say plague, disease. I think there's one out. Crown equals 26. 262. Interesting. What else have we got? So, prognostic again, 53 like COVID, 53. Prognostic tool, 198, 72. Basically, happy birthday and April Fool's Day, 198. I'm sure it's either 81 or 72 chains along. And of course, the 63 and 153 with the happy birthday sequence. You really need to know that if you don't know it. Just read it in the comments. I did leave a nice bit in there. You just have to read a nice couple paragraphs. And of course, if you go through the videos, you'll hear me say it and read through it anyway with you. So let's go through the online risk calculator for COVID. What we got here? We got the age. We've got cardiovascular disease. We've got diabetes, chronic respiratory disease. We've got hypertension. We've got cancer. It says, have you had a prior stroke? Heart disease, chronic kidney disease. Well, wouldn't it want to ask you about my ethnicity? Excuse me. Your ethnicity, your origin. I'm sure being black is apparently a hazard right now. Aren't black people supposedly 4 times likely to and susceptible of getting it? This tool is based on data from the CDC interim clinical guidance for management of patients with confirmed coronavirus disease. Accessed on excuse me. Oh my goodness. On April 7th. You know, the 4-7, right? If you don't know, please go through the videos. Of course, check out Gematria Effect News. And it's because I don't want to sidebar too much right now and double back on some slides that I've got way back down there. 1,000 slides back. Just to show you some of the 47 stuff. Reason being because it's so unstable and it might just stop recording. So, as I say, if you go through the videos, you catch me going into it about the 47, and of course, feel free to check out Gematria Effect News, Zachary K. Hubbard, and you will surely find out. Alright, let's move on now. So, on to this one. Jez not on. Residents hit out at Jeremy Carver State where people treat lockdown as a joke and roam streets like animals. Okay. Jez not on. So straight away, you're talking about, you know, them not obeying the lockdown rules, etc., right? Treating it as a joke, lockdown and that. And imagine, lockdown equals 119. So here we have the caption. Jez not on. Of course, the Jeremy Kyle show, a show that got cancelled, was it last year? Because there was some interesting deaths, I'll say it that way. If you go through my uploads, you will see that I've covered it. And some of the recent stuff this year as well. So, lockdown 119, Jez not on 119. Also, lockdown, I'm sure equals 38. Pandemic equals 38. Martial law equals 38. You see? We've got here like animals. Can't see too much from there. I mean, I can see a couple of things, obviously, government and Masonic. 52, 74, 43, but just trying to get the significance with the story, of course, rather than just saying, oh yeah, that goes with that just because it goes with that. Which we're never about in this part of the community. We just, we just stick with the facts, and the facts is clearly the spell that they've put us under, subjecting us to. And some can actually break and see through the spell. Again, your name for God is Tetragrammaton. Go figure. The same word articulated to Yahweh, Jehovah, etc., etc. Key part of that, of course, is within the Tetragrammaton. The old name for God, of course, is grammar. And of course, we're dealing with the word of God, right? God spoke the word into existence. They say in the Bible, let's go down and confuse them with language and all that jazz. It's not hard to understand why in the movie The Matrix, that they're currently making the fourth one of, almost 20 years later, or even though it's on pause because of the pandemic stuff, but, it's not hard to realize why they read the screen in the movies The Matrix. Yeah? If you come across this work and you don't clock to that, well then you need to wake up very quickly and unplug. So there's your martial law. 70 as well, like coronavirus 70. Oh god, is that frozen on the screen? Oh, it's gone now. Okay, so why does that come back on? Oh my god. Crazy. If you watch my last video, you know why I'm saying that. I mean, wow, okay. So Jeremy Kyle State is being dubbed 233. Behave like animals 68. Bear with me here. You know what? I didn't see that much with that, so we can move on to the next story. All right, on to this one. I saw this one about a minute's worth of it. I think it was on Sky News or something like that. Anywho, let's see where this one goes, yeah? This is murder. Piers Morgan says death of station worker who was spat at by thug claiming to have coronavirus was murder. Note the time, you got the 37 minutes past. And then 24. I don't think there was a major thing with the 24. But let's just continue. We'll see what I had up there. Now, you should already be laughing because right here, 1 minute 55. Coronavirus equals 155. Immediately, I'm like, oh my god. And of course, you say 24 minutes past 10. So you kind of say it backwards. 241. Of course, the reflection of 142. Coronavirus 142. And COVID-19 equals 53. The 53rd prime is 241 anyway. So, again, understand the vision board. Law of attraction and all that jazz. And why you wasn't taught this in elementary school about the elements, the alchemic nature of where you are, your causality on it. Anywho, this is murder. 163. Of course, Kill 64, Thelema 64. Just check out Aleister Crowley. Google him. 163. Unbelievable. Of course, RIP, murder equals 38. The 38th prime is 163. Unbelievable. Of course, if you're new again, check out the song by The Police that came out in 1983 called Murder by Numbers. Check out the movie with Sandra Bullock called Murder by Numbers that came out in 2002. Of course, the 22nd prime is 79. Murder equals 79. And of course, Sandra Bullock equals 83. It's not hard to see why the main of the individuals that get picked for certain parts and roles or that contract to sing, because you have and bear a specific resonance about you, but because of the time you was born and the name that you have, or coincide with just the frequency of the time that you're born, but then they give you a different stage name. So maybe it amplifies it. You know what I mean? Right, so this is murder, 163. Again, RIP, death, murder, council destroy, found dead, and more. Death 38, murder 83, 38. So Piers Stefan Perky Morgan. Of course, he's born 30th of March, right? 65. In 65, he's born, of course, coronavirus equals 65. Corona equals 33. Maybe 30 as well itself anyway, but definitely 33. Of course, 30th of March, dropped to 0. Now, the 30th prime is 113 anyway. Of course, the Talmud, the passage in the Talmud where it says, you know, to circumvent the Gentile in a legal setting. This is Baba Kamar 113A. And it's amazing when you understand the spells and the spelling and how they pigeonhole specific words. Obviously, if you're new, you just went through some of the death, RIP, murder ones. And then here, note, politics, clear to see, fiction, mainstream, green screen, clear to see, not factual. Is it not true as well? Bullshit, politics, World War, and more. Probably even Decepticon as well, all equal 113. Isn't that amazing? And we're talking about in a legal setting that they can lie to you if you want to be susceptible to it and you want to be lied to and not realize what's going on, and to understand if they're going to do all of this campaign, think about your potential power of what you are and can be. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? So for the kids that get sent off to the local schools, which I like to call the local concentration camps, it's pretty crazy. So anyway, let's continue. So 1 month, 13 days. Of course, with it checked, it's going to be 114, Wuhan virus 114. What was the time at the start? It was 9:37. With his birthday, Piers Morgan this year, he's got a life lesson of 37. And COVID, for COVID-19, COVID equals 53. We already spoke about that. Unbelievable. Numerology of 53 as well. Of course, Q44. Unbelievable. 62 is in there, the reflection of 26. For COVID, China, virus, viral plague, disease, crown 26. Now, if you go back on my last couple of videos, if you just stumble into this, or if you've been following, you should be kind of laughing, because I did kind of say, when you go through this decoding, the mainstream media and such delights, yeah, you start to notice specific overlaps, and then with the timings, and then, okay, oh, they bundled that story because that had that specific features, yeah, and specific highlight points that will go nicely to bear more resonance with what they want to do for their vision board. So it's just interesting. If you go back from, I think it was Chelsea Dack, I think it was that one. Just note this and then go back to that one. If it's not that one, it's one of the last uploads that I just did recently. So, I mean, just take it in. Unbelievable. If it wasn't Chelsea, it's definitely one of the other ones. I definitely did it today. So, 37 minutes past 9. Unbelievable. Rail worker, they say she was, right? Rail worker equals 58. Day numerology today for 50 is 58. Yeah? And we've got a numerology of 38. So we've got this is murder 163. Unbelievable. And then we've got the day numerology of 58 to go with rail worker. Rail worker death equals 78. Of course, Wuhan coronavirus equals 78. Of course, Wuhan coronavirus 93 as well. You got the 2 times 3 times 7 thing on the end there. Of course, they love to stamp the number 42 on black people. Of course, Black History Month. February equals 42. The only month in Gematria that equals the 42. Of course, Saturn again equals 42. And again, for her, she's a lady as well. So even more fitting with the feminine, female, lady, bitch, and daughter 24-42 relationship. And again, going back to Black History Month, of course, slavery, Negroes, and all these type of derogatory names and terms that specific creeds get labeled with do equate to these things. And more. If you go through the Black History Month playlist, Feel free, especially if you're black. I mean, shit. It's a mockery. And then we start to understand the mind schism. You know what I mean? That everybody's under, for the most part. 95%. Alright, so covered that, we covered that. Look how they've got 825 time def RIP 25. Unbelievable. There's the time again with the 37 that we spoke about. Def 38, def 25, we just spoke about that. Unbelievable. Fucking hell. Murder 38, 83. Def 97, murder 9. I mean, def 97, murder 79. Again, coronavirus 155, like 1 minute 55. There it is right there. Now, coronavirus equals 56. Thug equals 56. Unbelievable. They say it was a thug that spat at her, right? Thug equals 20. And 52, like the reflection of 25, calls time def RIP. We just spoke about that. 20 and 25 got the 20 anyway. Unbelievable. The 16th prime is 53. We have the numerology of 53. COVID-19 equals 53. And then, of course, the prime relationship, which we already spoke of, in conjunction with the 142 with coronavirus. Unbelievable. So again, thug 56, coronavirus 56, right? Now, look at spat. And let's look at spat and let's look at thug. Spat 20 and 25 and 56 and 52. Thug 20, 56 and 52. 3 out of 4. Unbelievable. I know there's 5 there, but of course we've got the S exception up there. S exception up there. S, of course, is the 19th letter. And of course, single reduction, and you got full reduction. So, of course, bringing 1 and 9 goes down to 10. And then, of course, bringing it down all the way, single reduction. Oh, sorry, full reduction will be 1. 1 and 0 equals 1. So, railway worker equals 68. The 68th prime is 337, right? Rail worker, 68. Piers Stefan, his full name equals 337. See his name there? Go to the end, 337. And remember, on the date, we had the 113, yeah? Like his full name, 113. Unbelievable. Interestingly as well, Thug Spat equals 112, like Piers Morgan's full name. So there's that 1 month, 13 days, yeah? Unbelievable. And then his name also equals the rail worker 68, prime relationship with 337. See? Perfect. Of course, the famous, from his birthday as well to today with this story, 6 weeks, 3 days, of course, happy birthday 63. If you want to know why Boris Johnson said to sing happy birthday, go through the videos or feel free to read in the comments, as I already mentioned, or the description, and you will understand the mockery and the spell casting at hand. Piers Morgan equals 63. Piers Morgan equals 63. Unbelievable. I note the 72. That's going to come back as well in a second. Now, as I'm doing the decode, do you know what? I feel to do this in parts because I don't want to mess this up. I'm going to do this in parts, guys. Okay, try again with the last 10 minutes. I just lost in the last 10 minutes. Stopped it correctly and there was no video. No recorded video. Absolutely gutted. So we'll do the last 10 again. So 6 weeks and 3 days. Was it Piers Morgan 63? I mean, come on. There it is, Piers Morgan 63. Note the 72 as well. Note the 45 minutes past the hour there. Of course, ritual equals 45, 27. The 27 club equals 72. And 81. Ritual equals 27, 45, and 81. Made up, as in made up stories. I mean, I can't remember. Did I even go over this just now in the last bit? See, messed up my recording. But again, when you see stuff like this, I mean, what do you want me to say to that? From my angle, I mean, come on. Oh yeah, Piers Morgan hits back at Good Morning Britain viewers who claim he made up story. Of course, this is to do with a different story, not the lady that we're decoding that died from coronavirus that got spat on by the thug. But you know, is that story even real? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I'm not saying nobody hasn't been affected by something, but these numbers and figures and how you guys are doing, it's just so obvious. Do you know? It's just so obvious, man. You can see what these sociopathic types are doing. So, made up equals 30. Remember before we had the 9:24 plus the hour as well? 24 minutes with the update time. I can't remember. Does Corona equal 30 as well? But anyway, he's born on the 30th of March. And the 30th prime is 113. We had that with the date duration. Made up story 78 like Wuhan coronavirus and 57 like Wuhan virus. Made up story equals 59 and 58 like Freemasonry 59, 58. But there's a bit more significance going to come, so bear with me. Made up story is 59, yeah? Or made up story 59, excuse me. Not plural. So here we have Piers Morgan is said the death of the railway station worker who was spat on by a thug claiming to have coronavirus was murder. Belly Majinga, 47, was working at London Victoria Station in March when a man targeted her and a colleague, and of course within days, you know, both ladies fell ill. Note the 59th prime is 277. Now we have been touching slightly on some of the stuff to do with, of course, Black History Month and how certain words and derogatory terms and words are labelled on specific people. And of course, the 59th day of the year is February 28th, Negro, slave, and a whole host of a list that goes with that equate to 59. Now, made up story 59, 59th prime 277, like railway station worker 277, and 97, of course, murder and death 97, murder 79. Now, note the 67 we're going to get back to, but just keep that in mind now. That 67, human sacrifice, blood sacrifice, Freemasonry 67. Her name equals 193, right? Now, hold tight for the 67 because we're going to come back to that. 44 days from Piers Morgan's birthday to this being in the news today. Yeah, on May 13th, 44 days. So of course, the 44th prime is 193, like Belly Majinga, 193. See? So again, when you see these type of articles, so Piers Morgan hits back at Good Morning Britain viewers who claim he made up a story. Oh, all right. Here's the man of the hour. Now, tragically, Miss Majinga, who had underlying respiratory problems, was put on a ventilator. I'm sure that equals 142, like coronavirus 142, like PPE, personal protective equipment 142. But anywho, and of course the reflection of that 241, the 53rd prime, 241 on Piers Morgan's birthday this year has got a numerology, remember, of 53. Now note, 45, April 5th, that's when she died. I forgot to write out 10. Does 10 equal 39 and 42? Oh, I can't remember. Is it both? It might be both. I can't remember. Anywho, we've got the 45. Richard 45. We've been tracking it. So we've got the 45 days with it checked. We just had the 44 and we've got the 45 days. Yeah? And also remember, just saying it, remember we've got the 90 days with his birthday this year that he lands on. And remember, the 27 club equals 90, and then how it all changes along with the 45, ritual 45, 27, etc. April 5th equals 57, like made up stories equals 57, interestingly. Wuhan virus 60, April 5th equals 60. There's the ritual 45, 27. The 27 club, 72. There's the 90 and the 81 as well. That trains in with ritual, as well as the 72 anyway. Reflection of 27. Right, so there's that 90, the 27 club, 90. Now, how many days are remaining on April 5th? 270 days. 27, the reflection of 72, or 27. Ritual 27, the 27 club 72, and 90. His birthday's on the 90th day. Unbelievable. And of course, from the day she died to this being in the news today is 38 days. And where did this start? It started with This Is Murder, remember? This Is Murder. Piers Morgan says death of station worker who was spat by a thug claiming to have coronavirus was murder. Murder equals 38 in 83. Equals death as well. And of course, This Is Murder equals 163. Right there. 163. Unbelievable. So again, murder, death, RIP, cancel, destroy, found dead, drowned, shot dead, I think as well, if I remember correctly. Excuse me, this one, oh yeah, I'm around here. Right, so the 270, we've got the 38 days, we just spoke about that. Also 5 weeks and 3 days, I mean, come on. Unbelievable. COVID 53. And remember, with the 38, we got the numerology of 38 today. Yeah? Unbelievable. We got the 54 seconds with the other story video. Minor because it's still 45 anyway, but. And of course, 19 COVID-19, 1 month, 9 days from death day. Same date that we're just going over. And again, that 38, pandemic 38, lockdown, martial law. And of course, RIP, death, cancel, destroy, found dead, drowned. Masonic 38, murder, and more that I'm just forgetting right now. So, I mean, unbelievable. We're still crying 206, like 26 because COVID, 26, China virus, plague, viral, disease, crown 26, and of course the 206 months in the human body, man created on the 26th day of the Bible. Again, plague 26, crown, disease, viral, virus, China, COVID-19, plague 26, chaos 26, chaos 19. Of course, this is 19 years after 9/11, 2001. Simone think it's fiction I speak. Right, I'm going to leave it there before it chooses to not save. So Victoria Station equals 210, like, and 78, like Wuhan coronavirus, 78 and 210. See? Right, I'm going to leave it there. I'll catch you on the next one. Wholeness. Hey everybody, back with another you know what. And if you don't know what the you know what is, you must be new around here. What we do is we basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given reality is to us every single day via understanding the simple code and practice of Gematria. Practice of coding numbers into words and phrases. As soon as you understand this simple practice, or the script that runs within the practice, you can truly see how the powers that shouldn't be orchestrate things and play God over us. And of course, governing our mind, governing your mental. That's what government actually means. So, just tailwinding off the back of yesterday, or one of the uploads I did yesterday with the nurses. This is the, what was it, Belly Mujinga. Remember we had the 1 minute 55? We had the 1 minute 55, and of course we know coronavirus equals 155. Let me start around here. Now, she was put on a ventilator, but died on April 5th, right? Again, if you didn't catch the uploads yesterday, please go and watch them. You don't want to miss the trail of breadcrumbs and Easter eggs via these churned out stories that are clearly there's more than meets the eye. Some sinister stuff going on when it comes to these stories. And again, playing with people's minds, emotions, stress levels, doom and gloom, etc. Now remember, she was 47 years old. I'm sure ventilator or ventilators is 47. 155. And I think ventilator was 46. Yeah, ventilator was 46. Did I not have something here to show? I could have sworn I did. Maybe I didn't. What? Oh man. There it is, ventilator 46, ventilators 47. Yeah, she died at 47. We got the minute 55, ventilators equals 155, like a minute 55. And then of course the 142 like coronavirus above it, and 155 and the 70, the 56 as well. Unbelievable. So again, you know, she went in on the 6th of April, April 6th. No, she didn't. She went on the, oh my God, she was the 5th. I mean, it was the 5th, wasn't it? It was the 5th, excuse me. It was the 5th. But anyway, we've wrapped it all up anyway. That was my bad there. But definitely with the minute. Yeah, 1 minute 55. Ventilators, coronavirus. She had respiratory problems. Okay, let's get into this now. With today's decode and breadcrumbs. Easter eggs. Crossovers. Wow. Basically, we've got 4 stories incoming. Yeah, about 4 burglaries with footballers, and we're going to see just how much it overlays itself. Yeah? And to think, are these real stories? Is it all organic, or is there something else going on here? I'm really thinking, should I just cut this video to make sure I don't lose what I just did? You know what? I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it. Alright, welcome back. Welcome to those new, if any. And what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given reality is to us every single day, by understanding the simple practice and the simple code of Gematria. I'm not going to sidebar too much. Of course, if you're just stumbling into this first video for the first time, please go back to the other parts for the situation so you can understand it fully rather than watch it backwards, because I'm not going to be explaining stuff that I've already gone over this time, as my phone is unstable since the update from Huawei, Really annoying. So, sickening. This is the update now with Belly Majingo. Get the name up quickly. Here. Belly 47, yeah? Remember we've been on this case? Yeah? Decoding. If not, we've been on it. And this, as I was just saying, this is a follow-up, right? So, here we go. Sickening. Family of worker who died of COVID-19 after being spat at. Call for murder charge as Boris Johnson pays tribute to victim, yeah? So now we've got Boris Johnson paying tribute to the victim who worked at London Victoria. Now look at this. Death equals 113. We're going to get back to why that's important in one moment. So death 118, yeah, and 213. So we've got the time of 118. So death 118 and 213. We're going to get back to the 213 in a second. Note the update time of 203. Not sure if there's anything there. Let's continue. Ooh. Note the life lesson of 23. Like 203 dropped to 0. Does Boris Johnson equal 59 as well? We've got a day numerology of 59. Boris Johnson's paying tribute today on the 14th of March. Masonry, I'm sure, is 39 or secrecy 39. Anywho, sickening equals 53 and 46. Remember that in your mind. And 91. 91. Oh my god, 91. 53 and 46. Oh my goodness. Wow. Again, Genesis 4:6 begins with a sacrifice. And when you understand the alchemy and the spells and the casting, it's not hard to see what's going on here. Sacrifice equals 55 and 46. COVID for COVID-19 equals 53. Is there anything else? Oh, that 203. We had the life lesson of 23 for today. Is there anything else? So here they are calling for a murder charge. Anybody want to take a wild guess before we slide over? Boom, of course. 203, like the time. Yeah? You've got the 67 in there. I'm sure Boris Johnson equals 67 as well as 59. Freemasonry 67 and 59. Blood sacrifice 67. Human sacrifice 67. Freemasonry 67. And again, sickening 55. Sacrifice 55. The 55th prime is 257. Blood sacrifice also equals 257. Unbelievable. And blood sacrifice 121. Murder trials 121. Unbelievable. God. Mum Belly 47. Remember, she was the one that they said they put on the ventilator because she had respiratory problems. Ventilator or ventilators equals 47. She died at the age of 47, so they say. Of course, Freemasonic compass and all that jazz, 23.5 degrees. And look at this. It happened on March 21. That's 21/3. Death equals 213. Black History Month, nigger 213. Black Panther 213. And of course, all the Tupac stuff as well. Check out Black History Month, and you if you're new here, you'll come across what I'm talking about. Tupac. I'm just trying to save sidebarring. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. 15 days later, because the 15th prime is 47. Throughout 15, it equals 38. I think she died with a 38 numerology. Pandemic, lockdown, martial law 38. RIP, death, cancel, destroy, found dead, drowned, and more. Right, so Thug Spit 42. Of course, slavery, Black History Month, we're just speaking about that. 213 code. Thug Spit 42. The only month that equals to 42 is February. February equals to 42. February ends on the 59th day of the year. Negro slave and all that jazz. Nigger 59. Motown Records got established in 1959 and much more. Belgian Congo AIDS 59. Belgian Congo, where they say it got discovered, or where this powers that shouldn't be where they put what they made. Belgian Congo equals 59. Anyway, Thug 56. Belly equals 56. Her name, yeah? So Belly 56, Thug 56, 20 as well. Thug 20, Belly 20. Are you seeing this? Time Death RIP 20 and 25. Belly 20 and 25. And also Thug 16. The 16th prime is 53. Remember the title was Sickening. Sickening equals 53. COVID for COVID-19. That equals 53. Coronavirus 56. Belly 56. Thug 56. Unbelievable. I remember we had the time with the video with the 1 minute 55. Check out the other upload so you can see for yourself. I think I got a picture coming up anyway, but murder charge equals 67. Remember, blood sacrifice 67. Look, Belly Manjinga equals 67. Unbelievable. Note the 50. That's going to come creeping back up in a sec for more validity. 59, 67 with Boris Johnson. Oh, is there? Did I see a 77 somewhere in a calculation? I think I did. Can't remember if I saved it on the screenshot though. But anyway, Boris Johnson 59, 67, blood sacrifice, human sacrifice, Freemasonry. And you got the 59 with the day numerology, remember? For today when he's, paying tribute and shit. Tributes equals 114. Wuhan virus 114. There's more slavery stuff here. I know that 102, the 42. Of course, Zionism, Freemasonry, Masonry, Jesuit, Saturn, 42. Oh, if you write out 10, is that 42 as well? Is in 10 Downing Street? Oh, I can't remember right now. Corona equals 33. Got tributes equals 33. Right, remember, sickening was 55 as well, wasn't it? Yeah? At the bottom here, sickening 55 as well. And I'm sure did she die on the 5th or was it the 6th of April? I think it was the 5th of April. I don't think it was the 6th. So, 55 days from when she gets spat at to tributes today, Thursday, 14th of May. Yeah? Unbelievable. You got the kill 44 in there as well, execution 44, the day that she got spat on. Kill 64, kill 28. And her full name, I'm sure, is 139. Freemasonry 139. Oh, no, shit. That's not, no, then there's 193 coming up somewhere. Excuse me, not 139. That's the 34th prime. Excuse me. So, it should be coming up now. We've got the numerology of 44. We spoke about the 55. Her name, 193. There you go. Also note, 16 days from when she gets spat on to when she dies. The full span. They say 15, but the full span. Yeah, if you count the day fullies. I think it's like from the day that you're on rather than just starting from the next day. But anyway, the full span, 16. Yeah, the 16th prime is 53. We already spoke about that already. Unbelievable. Sickening 53, COVID-19 53. There it is, boom. Ventilators 56, her name was 56, Belly 56. What was the other thing we had? There was something else we had. Was it Thug was 56? There you go. And remember, ventilators 47. She died at 47. Ventilators 142 and 155. Like coronavirus 70, 155, 56 and 142. And don't forget the prime relationship, the 53rd prime, COVID, 53, sickening 53. 53rd prime is the reflection of 142. 241. And of course, terrorists also equals 142, like coronavirus 142. Of course, government 52, terrorists 52. Anywho, let's continue. So, ventilator 46, sickening 46. You see? Unbelievable. Ventilator 134. And then when she's in the news yesterday, it's the 134th day on the leap year. Unbelievable. Note the life lesson in 22 as well. So we've got the 22, the 53 days from when she's in the news, going back to when she gets spat on for another 53. Are you seeing this shit? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's the Lima 64 and 28 as well. Alistair Crowley and all that jazz. I mean, sickening 53. COVID 53. Killing 74. Masonic 74. What am I looking at here? Oh, again, this is just the other span from the 53 days. So we've got the 7 weeks and 4 days. Also a span of. From the 21st of March. Remember, Def 213. We had the life lesson I just said with 22. Now we've got the 2 weeks and 2 days. You see? Unbelievable. To when she's on the news on the 13th of May. Worked at Victoria Station. Apparently. Unbelievable. On a roll today, boy. So again, 15 equals 38. 34 as well. Freemasonry 139 and 158 because it trains along with oh man, Boris Johnson and the other bit there. I saw 124 somewhere on the date span, but no worries. 15 equals 65 anyway, like coronavirus 65 and 56. As I said before, Thug and Belly, her name. Again, pandemic 38, Masonic 38, lockdown, martial law 38. And look, to Boris Johnson's birthday, 5 weeks and 3 days from yesterday. Unbelievable. And look, remember her name equaled 50? 50th prime is 229. Yeah, so her name, Belly Majinga, equals 50, yeah? So not only have we got with the 50, the 5 weeks, was it 5 weeks, 3 days, and all the other 53s, yeah? COVID-19, 53. Sickening was 53. And the 53rd prime is 241. Coronavirus 142. Ventilators 142s. Protective personal equipment 142 and more. So yeah, her name. So from the day she gets spat to Boris Johnson's birthday, 2 months and 29 days. Belly Manjinga equals 50, the 50th prime. 229. Unbelievable. How did we start? We had the 208, didn't we? Unbelievable. What was that? Murder charge was 203. And we had the life lesson at 23. See? Unbelievable. But when you know the code, you can see through what's going on and the mind schism and what they're doing. So again, where do we, the public, go and collect our mental health abuse damages check? Like, where do we collect it? For every man, woman and child. That is going to be quite a lot of sterling. That is going to be, you know what I mean? Taking into consideration what they are doing and what they have been doing. And they will keep doing until enough people wake up. So, you know, when you see these pictures, just think twice, no matter if the story is real, not real, or a mix of true lies. As I always say, understand the frequency of numbers and why we're inundated with a specific sequence, you know, on the orbit over and over and over again. COVID 26, China, disease, virus, viral, plague 26, corona means crown 26. Here they are talking about her GoFundMe page set up in memory has raised more than 26,000. Oh yeah, right, okay. Way above the initial target of 1,000. Fuck off. Taking the piss, mate. Unbelievable. So, I'm gonna close out here. Oh yeah, and here they use that same video again. Look, 155. Coronavirus 155. There you go. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Wholeness. I think that's the end of it. Yeah, it is. Whoops.